This is Smith Welding. I'm Adam Niffen. I'm your host. Stroll around the shop with us. Check out what we got in here today. It's always fun and interesting. So we're sitting on Wednesday, Thursday, day 3 we've been in here. It was the evening of Wednesday when we got everything in here. We're still clusterfuck. Oh, I did want to show you this off. Ooh, falling over shit, aren't I? There you go. I don't think we're going to have any compressor problems. This is hooked up temporary. This whole apparatus will go up there. The reserve, the 80-gallon reserve will go next to it. This is what I'm doing for shop line. It's 3/4 inch, schedule 40 PVC. So it's supposed to take up to 480 pounds of pressure. What concerns me, mind you, this run's unfinished. See that? And I gotta go through and brace up a lot more. One thing that concerns me is the way I had to stub this out. A T-pipe connector with a thread fitting, a reducer with a steel reducer but that'll break. A lot of hell of a mess on our hands, but it's easily fixed. This stuff, bang for buck, is as good as it gets for me. Remove plastic cabinet down here all the way in the corner and take out some of the shelving. My toolbox will line up back here. As you're looking at it, you know, we gotta do something temporary, and that's the best we can do for temporary to get stuff shot and out until we can get the paint booth in here. It might take me a second. So we'll set it up, Jeremy's stuff all along in here. And the quick make ready, so zoom right over, a little bit of body work, throw them in. Even when we get a paint booth, same difference. Then we can stack in 2 of them. The Monte Carlo is going right in there, period. As soon as I can get the Monte Carlo wheeled out of here with the Le Mans, get that knocked down, and then the Mercedes will live there forever. So, a lot of this lighting sucks. We're gonna get lighting put up. We need some 220 outlets run. I gotta finish running all the piping and then when I union both sides of the shop, because I'm gonna come all the way around and over to here with lines also. So when I get all the PVC up for the lines, I'm actually going to use a flexible hose to the compressor, because you know they shake a little bit. New discovery. Since we're on a shop chat bull session, new discovery. Here's something for y'all. Before you think your air tools need to be better, before you discount all those factors, man, buy all the compressor you can possibly get. I've got air tools that I've kept around knowing that they didn't operate under the meager volume that I was able to achieve before. They work pretty damn good now. The Roloc will get away from you now. They work like they're supposed to now. They can offer any nugget of suggestion. Get as much compressor as you can get.
Barrel off.
I almost settled for a $600 or $800 compressor.
You need to add all the colors.
I can guarantee you that monster I just showed you isn't a $600 or $800 compressor. But
Inside.
I'm glad I stepped up and purchased it through my truck guy. So I've got an enclosure to make and then filter the air in and out. Seal that bastard up. seal that up so not only are we not inhaling that crap, we're not getting dirt on the cars anymore, the neighbors aren't inhaling that crap. This weekend I hope to get some headway and get my situation sorted out and get a booth in the ready position to order. What the fuck did I start? Alright, here we go. Temporary. And this somewhat squared away. Got a shelf rack built. Shows you those platforms I had. Just made out of one before and 7/16 OSB. Car lot car. Nothing really to show or teach about it. So now I gotta get that drawn in all the way, finish plumbing, pull all the plumbing for the airlines around, stick that in the corner, duct tape everything shut, get my ventilation set up for my temporary spray area, bolt lights in there, up in there. I've got a slew of lights. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fixtures I can put up in there. Something like that. That will not be perfect by any means. I'd rather have 15 fixtures in there with those T12s. But it's interesting the guidelines that you must follow for a paint booth. I started looking at all of this, looking at places that actually have paint booth ventilation systems with curtains drawn. We use so little product here by comparison to, you know, a body shop. We obviously have, you know, there's things we gotta comply to, and it's a process, okay? But where we're at, as a shop where we're at, we actually spray less than a gallon a day of material. Even if you took our biggest days with how we were working out before, I think we sprayed less than 2 gallons on our biggest, busiest day. We got it now set up kind of zoned. All the way back there by the compressor. I'm going to set up all my gear, my welding gear, most of my tools and such. Get that shoved back there so the restorations where basically it's going to be me doing, with some help, the long stay candidates. We shove them straight back. There I am. I'm in my groove. I do my thing. That's it. Straight in the door. We'll set up 4 spots on the floor with drop-in anchors for our pole post so that we can pull out any 4 corners we need to. And then with those anchor spots, I'm going to fabricate some D-ring, D-hooks, so we can actually strap the car down to the floor to pull it out. We don't do hard hits. This Nissan Sentra we've got is the hardest hit that I will agree to take on. I didn't really want to do it to begin with, but it's good people from good people, and I can fix it. We have all the equipment and everything here that we need to do our jobs properly. Then we'll slide everything over, well, basically right behind me through that hole. Prep it off to paint, slide it in the little booth, or the real booth once we get it set up. Get that done. With luck, by the time the one's ready to come out of the booth, we'll have the next one in receiving with the body work and stuff getting done. We'll back it out, pull that car out, slide that one over to receiving to prep for the paint booth. And by prepping is, you know, tape off anything you can tape off without impeding movement of the car. That's the big one. We don't want to impede movement of the car. We want to be able to get in and out of the car too. Finish up the prep, you know, do all the scuffing, a lot of your taping, roll it in there, cover the tires, get the windows and everything covered up, bag it the rest of the way, shoot it, have the other one ready. Hopefully we can just puppy mill these through like this. Even at that, you know, I've got 4 projects here, and if I do 2 of them in a day, I'll spray 2 quarts of material. So I've looked up curtains and the ducting and all that, the duct work and all that. I think I got a plan now. That's legal, that's cheaper, that's code compliant, all these things that it needs to be. This was just a check-in from the shop to you guys. Good to see the new place coming together. And video evidence for me to look back when I think my shop's a mess here in a month after we've got everything relegated to its areas.